Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Washington Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. So the Washington Huskies offense takes the field to start this game off. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
And the defense comes out on the very first play of the game on the road, and they bring the energy, and they get the sack. They came into this one on fire, ready to go, and that is a statement early.
Looking for room. It's Gore. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams.
Makes the grab down the left side. All kinds of running room. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. It is just a punch in the gut for any offense. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He'll take another shot here. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Can anyone catch him?
Can't hold me.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Washington State Cougars offense has its first opportunity of the day. One matchup to watch in this one is how well do the backers tackle in space, David?
Yeah, you've got to have great linebackers to get this guy on the ground. And they've got it. So it's going to be an interesting matchup. A lot of head-to-head battles, linebacker versus running back.
Yeah, tackling him in space, but also covering him out of the backfield. These two dudes are going to be shadowing each other all game long.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
To the ground with the back. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quickly out to the tight end. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Get that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
Fires to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's DeMarco. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Now facing some adversity on this drive after the loss of 4. It's 2nd and 14. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Trying to get to it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that is the way you set the tone. Man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
They'll run the screen. Open space at the 25. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It is perfect. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, going up top. Catch in the middle. It's Charles. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Gets it out quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. He's looking to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw it again. Buying some time. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. They'll try the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
Quick completion to the right. And he picks up the 1st down, and he does it. I'm not going to say spin move. That was a pirouette. It was elegant. It was beautiful. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Firing to the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Gore. He's there to make the stop.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Husky! What a grab and go for the score. That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Alabama has the lead right now, but this Tide crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet here inside Bryant-Denny. They're up by a field goal over Oklahoma State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays...
Going over the top.
Fuck, I got stuck on my corner before the play and wasn't paying attention. Because I saw a fake fucking UFC announcement. Oops.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about answering each other's score. That's what we have going on right now, Jesse.
Yeah, and this offense, it's been impressive just seeing how well they've been executing, too, because they're playing with a sense of urgency, David.
I want to throw that so bad, but...
Score a touchdown every time they take the field.
It's like a
oh, well.
Just trying to break serve at some point. Just back and forth. Both offenses having a lot of success in this football game.
One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out fast. They'll rip off on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Going to the ground. And he's brought to the ground, but not before.
That was a crazy first.
That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
And such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the move, it's Gore. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The Huskies will keep this drive going. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle.
Oh, that was a bad fucking pass, but I throw an interception every game, so am I right?
They've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
They'll throw it on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it.
Damn.
The sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. And they can't hook up on the
Should have
big
caught
play,
that.
and that brings up a
Oh, well.
4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the the Wazoo offense onto the field again. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
This will likely be the last play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half.
Damn. Even
the
looking
passing
game.
game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower, and these defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here in the second.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 41-yard line after the 5-yard gain.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride, and they want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
Got it behind the line. It's their assault. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. 2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept, easy pitch.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Got his man. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to get...
Great job by the running back here on that 3rd down catch. There was no wasted movement. As soon as he got the ball in his hands, he turned around and he got upfield. That's what you got to do. You got to be decisive on these 3rd down type plays to move the sticks.
And the Cougars with the 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Spins away from the defense. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. You can hand it to him, you can throw it to him. Either way, he's making his presence felt.
Those are your favorite plays, Reese, the him plays, right? Finding ways to get him the ball because he can make plays, whether it's running or receiving out of the backfield. They're going to continue to highlight this guy.
Quick release by the QB. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This crowd knows when to bring it. Run in the red zone. It's their assault. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's DeMarco. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Gotta get this stop. Gotta get this stop. Come on, get this stop.
They're going to win short, and they're going to catch the ball, and they're going to make yards after the catch. You can tell those are the type of guys in college football that are starting to get maximized. And
Get him, get him. Fumble. Pick up the ball and run, blood.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But that great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Keeps the legs moving. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Power football with the run. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The give to the back. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are. And they work with their quarterback and they find them and they sit.
Open runway ahead. Run out of bounds just before he could get it into the end zone. And now they're set up 1st and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington comes to the line with a 1st and goal. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Washington! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. The play action fake. Firing to the right, complete. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Looking for space. It's Dynasty. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game. Well, the ball hasn't hit the ground very often for this guy in this game, right? He's even still, after that incompletion, over 80% throwing, which is key. Because last game he was under 50% on his throws. He went back to work, worked on his fundamentals, and that's really showing up here.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air.
Let's go! Big clamps. Big clamps. Big clamps.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Here's the handoff. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. After the 3-yard pickup,
I mean, if they're not going to send a guy out there, I'll definitely take the free touchdown.
He's loose. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky.
That shit was stanky.
Game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got? 2
very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Line gets set, first down. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Leaves his feet, makes a nice grab along the right sideline.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. He's looking to throw it. Back open in the middle. And how about the efficiency?
Tick tock.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much. So late in the game, the defense now is going to play big zone coverages. Allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense
Oh
to
shit!
claw their way back in
The
this
screen. What?
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time, it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Back to the air one more time. Caught in the backfield. It's Dynasty. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. This defense happy with how
I think I'll take the 2nd and 20. I don't know though. I'm not really a smart guy.
On second down for this offense. He's looking to throw.
I think I actually
And here's a fumble.
picked the ball up. Oh my.
He's got the ball and he'll try to
Bro.
pick up a few.
First he fell on the other fumble instead of picking it up, and now when he just completely misses, it's free scoop and score. That is crazy that wasn't 6, but
On third and forever, let's test his arm strength. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for a little more on that return, but he hands this offense a short field at the 35. Looking for a productive play on first down. They want that clock to run. And maybe he'll...
our running back never survives a full game for some reason, so let's let Chavez cook.
But no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ooh, I did not see that guy in the shade. That was
The
tough.
return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Well, the defense comes away with the pick there with their nickel personnel. And I think moving forward, if you're on offense, when you see that personnel...
That is tough, bro. I did not see that guy in the shade at all. They had everything boxed up.
Against it, because you got smaller guys out there. Or if you're going to throw, think about quick screens outside when you have tight ends flexed on the perimeter, bigger bodies blocking smaller guys.
Got his man in the middle. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call, really nice execution.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because he gave the receiver time to work all the way.
He wants to go deep. Fires into
Get
traffic,
mossed, you bum.
intercepted.
Get
And
mossed,
interception
you
and the
bum.
turnover. This defense has set its offense up for business. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first.
Bow down to Washington. This is why he was the #1 running back recruit in his class. Ah, he's a demon. This is why he was the #1 running back in his class. 5-star, night. No sportsmanship for the rivals. No sportsmanship. Look at Dubs, man. Bow down.
Could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year?
What a demon run, bro. What a demon run. Let's go into the mind of Nick Chavez. We see the hole open up. Hit it. One guy to beat. Bah! Get off me! Bah! This is going to be played for recruits. Boom! You're too slow. Take a better angle. Yoder. Nasty. Let me look at his, let me look at my boy's stats again. 87, only 87 speed, but look at the badges. Silver head first, balanced armbar and downhill. With the 85 strength, 90 truck. That 90 truck and 88 stiff arm was big. No juke, but he didn't need to juke anyone out if you just run right through him.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he capped things off with an 84-yard thrilling race to the end zone.
Oops, messed up.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped at the 28. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown, and there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent. Forget this day ever happened.
Tosses it incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Oh, my God. That's such a penalty. How is that not a PI on me? My boy's got so many pick sixes in 12 career games, something like that. And he got a sack today, too. No sportsmanship for the rivals. No sportsmanship for the rivals.
Still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Rivals do not get sportsmanship.
That defense will come out feeling it. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to very seriously and find those positives that you can build off, David, you're talking about.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs. Figuratively speaking, of course, and when you win, oh, is that sweet.
It's glorious to be able to brag, to be able to text message your buddies, to be able to post stuff on social media. It's a lot of fun. I think fans like it more than anybody, but it's something that every year you have a couple games starred. This was one of them, Jesse. They took care of business, and now you move on to the next.
They really did, and we saw some great individual efforts in this game by the winning team, too. So cool to see some of these players that have had terrific collegiate careers make some of the biggest plays of their lives in this game, in a rivalry game that just means so much. This was a fun one to call.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports.
All right, I'm going to turn the stream off, and I'll turn it right back on with the new title.